Hey guys, welcome to the Justy YouTube channel. Today, I just wanted to just kind of start off with a simple video. I don't really know where this channel is going to go. You know, I want to do the thought essays. I want to do the real smart sounding stuff, you know, but today I just wanted to show you something I care about. This Minecraft world is my forever world. It's not been going too long, but it's been about 2 years. I originally started it with my brother, one of my brothers. I mean, I've moved out since then, so I mean, we don't play too much. But yeah, this world has just always been something special to me, and I just wanted to make it special for you guys. So we're gonna do a world tour today. This is my hole. It's just a hole. It really is. I'm digging out the cobblestone to... What am I doing? Building a bridge. I'm building a bridge across this, like, ocean. Yeah, my render distance is... Got a low glimpse. Boom. I got a poop computer. It's not actually poop. It works just fine. Yeah, I want to build a nice bridge to span this little gap. Yeah. So this is the newest thing I've been working on. I'm going to lower that before, you know, my computer explodes. So yeah, not much going on in there. It really is just a hole. But you guys think I got enough cobblestone? 1 diamond. You know, all the special things, you know, diamonds, because those matter so much now. Yeah, but I think we're gonna go oldest, or newest to oldest in terms of building. Well, kind of. It's just kind of been branching outward, you know, starting here and kind of going over here, but we're going backwards. So that's the newest thing I've been working on. Coming up here, though, I want to show you guys something that I always love to build in a world. Now, before anyone says anything, I did get this build from a tutorial. This is not my original design. I did not design this at all. I'm not that creative. But yeah, this is a church. I kind of wanted to style it. Yeah, little church. Interior, I kind of wanted to style it a little more Orthodox Christian. So you got your icons, a lot of candles and incense burning. And they had this cool idea in the tutorial to put the lodestone there. And it's like the the stone brick walls. Kind of, yeah, make it look like it's jutting out. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Little hand washing station, holy water, stuff like that. So I think this is just a lovely build that they put together, and I got to copy from them. So yeah, there's that. This, the main structure I got from a tutorial, but kind of decorating it, I took my own leeway. This is where I store my lumber, that's the word. All these barrels are empty because I don't fill things, apparently. This is where the lumber gets chopped. You gotta use your imagination a little bit. But yeah, we head inside. Bam, bam, bam. Nothing in there. Great. Little front desk. And up here, I want every place to be a place that I can live. Pretty kinda, so it's got a little bed, but then just having a building for specific things. So that's all my wood. Or that's where the wood is stored, but we're not, of course I've got other all the stuff over there that I'm using. This was actually my first big project, and it's not a ton, you know, I'm not super dedicated to the craft. But this is my wheat field that I kind of wanted to terraform. Now, this was all me. The trees, I did some custom oak trees, which I think are really something special. Yeah, they add so much character. Like something that you can just sit in and take a nap. I would love to just take a nap in this world. I like that we can all just kind of do our own thing. You know, what's cool to me might not be cool to you, but that's okay. That's okay. I think it looks beautiful. That's the best word I can describe it. Whenever I turn on the shaders, it looks even better, but I didn't think to do that for this video. Yeah. Now you can see if you actually put that back. This is all terraformed. I have a shovel. Ding dong. Ding dong of the day over here. It's all terraformed. You can see each of these pillars is where the water is. And then I've died so many times down here because it was dark. Yeah. You know, something I think is also fun is just kind of customizing your own roads. It's just something that yells, this is me. This is something that I like. And you know, you can tell like what parts, like we started putting some stairs to kind of break up the monotony of the blocks. That's a happy ghast. There's not much. I thought it was gonna be cool, and that just isn't. And then I've been blowing up these chickens ever since I actually found one. This is my fish. A lot of fish. Love the fish. There's 2 fish. This was supposed to be like a little marketplace. Yes, you can see there's not much going on in here, but I think it looks fun. I think it's cute. Yeah. Moving over here, this is a building that I said, you know what would be cool? A little floating platform building and stripped logs to kind of create these cool patterns, something special. And I'm saying special a lot. I need to come up with a new word. It's very special. Yeah. This was my second home I kind of built. You know, I think my computer mouse just died and came back to life. Weird. Yeah, this kind of my second house, kind of playing with the different textures and seeing what I can do with it. And I just literally just had one bed here. I'm thinking about turning this into my maybe stonemason type of place. Someplace just kind of like the lumber house, and yeah, just putting all my wood stuff in here. This is my pond, you know, as you can see, very intricate, very decorated, very, you get what I'm saying. This is coming up here. We have, if I would stop breaking stuff, we have the restaurant. It's pretty bare bones. I did the little thing with the very old school stair tables with the pressure plates. Yeah, you come into the kitchen and this is where I store all my food. Not a ton going on there, but you know, simple builds like this is what keeps me coming back. Over here is a little minecart ride that I made. Ignore that. Yeah, it takes you all the way out. I mean, you'll see it in a minute. It's kind of cute little ride. All that stuff over there is my brother's. I'm not gonna show it off, but little roller coaster ride, and you'll see where it goes. But as we're going, I'm trying to think of what I want this channel to be. You know, I've always really enjoyed the kind of video essay style. You know, the super intense, like thought-provoking, but also just kind of the things you put on in the background while you're playing other things. I just want to build like a little cult following. This is the mob farm. I think there's a double spawner in there. My brother built this when we were playing, but I use it mostly. So you stand here, spawns the zombies, you go in and you kill them. I've always been interested in just kind of exploring Christian thoughts and ideas You know, I grew up Christian. I go to school for theology. I'm currently working on my master's, and so it's definitely a world that I've spent a lot of time in, and I want to create the space, you know, for those thoughts and topics. Working on ideas, working on things that I would talk about. But I don't want this channel to just be, well, let me tell you everything that I think about this, and then that's the only thing that's right. And I want it to be a space for conversation. I want it to be a safe space where we can explore ideas and we can just talk about it. But I also want this to just be a place where I can post things I love. So I might talk about books that I'm reading, books that I'm interested in. I might talk about games. I might post gameplay. I feel like people don't really do that too much anymore, which is sad because I always loved those. All these other YouTubers, they seem so put together, you know? Like, oh my goodness, they've been doing this for so long. They know exactly what they're doing. And that's just not true. They're people just like you and me. I'm a person, as you can tell. Pretty awkward. But I think that's what makes this special, is that this is just my thing. Just like this world. Like, I mean, my brother built a few things, but I mean, that's been a year, 2 years since he's done that. Like, this is mine. I built it from the ground up, and I want to see it through, and I want to see it grow. And that's kind of the philosophy that I have with this channel, is I don't want to treat it like a business. I don't want to treat it like a money-making scheme. Of course, like, I mean, ad revenue is ad revenue. But I just want I want this to be a place where I can just do the things I love for the world to see. So that's a mob dropper. I gotta refocus. Ugh. So this is the starter base. This is the house that I built when I started. Yeah, little fire pit I built. There's nothing special going on in here. There used to be. I mean, I've got other things now. But it's just kind of an empty house. Yeah, that's what a lot of these buildings are. I kind of just abandon them whenever I go work on a new project, but I don't think that's bad. And I always loved these like larger trees. So I kind of built this like Endor style kind of pathways to the treetops. Yeah. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it's fun and cool. But going further, that's not it. There is a basement. A basement. I forget what's up there. But you go down. That used to be my chest room. Now it's just kind of a transition. I actually didn't start it like this. I started down there, and then I built my way up into there. Just kind of, oh, where are we going? Where are we going? And, oh, what's this? It's just a cave. That's the way to my mind. This area was genuinely, it was my first big project. One thing I saw online in helping your forever world is kind of spreading out your materials, so you have to travel to do it, so it has to take a little longer. And I've found it to be honestly kind of boring to do that. But yeah. This is actually something I'm really proud of. Kind of designed it myself. In here, there's some fire. And this, whenever you put a block in here, let me. You put a block in here, goes through, and it shoots it out. But like, yeah, you just go, it just does it. And I think that's really fun. It's my trash can. That's best way of explaining it. It's a trash can. Boom, 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 bam, bing, bop, bam. Okay, this does have a story. So I got some villagers down here. I was like, man, I need better stuff. So I built this like villager farm, and you know, it was working fine. I could never really get the transport system to work. I got a new storage device for my computer, and I was like, man, I want to move Minecraft onto that new storage device. And I ended up corrupting this file, which luckily I had a backup, but then the backup actually got corrupted. I ended up having to like copy the world file into another world so that all of the like chests and like structures I had built were still there, but everything in my inventory was gone. All of my animals, all of my villagers, every chunk that I had loaded, it killed all the animals and like mobs. And so every village that I had ever been to, they were all gone. So there was no way I was going back out there to get more. We'll see what I do in the future. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to show you guys. Yeah, that's my world. It's small, but it's mine. And I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. You can see there's like, there's those littered everywhere because I would get lost and need to like dig my way up. Well, hey guys, thanks for watching. Be expecting more videos in the future. Consider giving it a like. Consider subscribing. We'll see where this goes. I want to build something special here.